Alright, welcome back again everybody. Apologies for the delay. We have sorted out the grid order, so no qualifying. The guys will start the race from the position they qualified in on the tyres they qualified on. Hopefully we can dodge a safety car early doors and we can get some racing in this evening. Thanks if you have stuck around with us. We know it's frustrating, but the game clearly still has its issues. I think Codemasters has done really well in sort of sorting these out mid-game over the last couple of years, but I think they maybe do have to look at the launch of the game, because the amount of issues we're getting are incredible, and it's the same issues every single year, and it just makes it so much harder for guys in leagues. We do have another formation lap. TJ Carlo's left the session. It's not great news. I'm going to quickly invite him back, see if I can. Okay. So the order is as was, and Miles didn't listen to instruction, and neither did Reset. Both have put on separate tyres to what they originally had, so we'll be looking into that one at the end of the race. I did mention it in the Discord chat on 2 or 3 occasions that the same tyres had to be used. So I think the stewards will be looking into that one, and both guys, I imagine, will be picking up a penalty, but we won't worry about that one too much. We'll focus on the racing for now. And see where we get to. Hopefully we can get the full 26 laps in without any unnecessary stoppages. Again guys, if you are watching, chuck your predictions in the chat. Let's get some engagement going. I am now interested to see how maybe Sean, Kachow, Spurg, Xbox Woods, how these guys can fare against Reset in the first stint, considering they are on now a much softer tyre. Everyone's made it to the grid safely, as it would seem. TJ Carlo didn't have time to set up to do his setup, as somebody okayed a bit too quickly, which is extremely unfortunate actually. And it may be something we just have to have a word with the guys about. Sorry about that, TJ, but here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and we're off again for the back of Grand Prix. It's not the best camera angle. Kachow gets a much better start this time, but gets squeezed there with Spurg, gets away with it. My graphic is saying back markers in the lead, which is incorrect. Showan did jump Reset at the start. We got a couple of guys. Wait, see, he's dropping down quite a bit because he had an instant. He is ghosting, so we hope it's not an issue. Woods and Kachow are going at it. Woods gets past. Blue flags going off. This game is crazy. And Miles has had an instant as he's fallen back. He's had a spin. So going to those medium tyres hasn't helped him. And he's now at the back of the grid. Maybe it was Neles that he had the instant with. Back marker's in his rightful position now on P14. Let's have a little look further up. Everyone seems to be getting through the castle section on lap 1 pretty smoothly. And showing already got a 1.7 second gap to return P2. Spurg is P3. Let's have a little look at the position change. So yeah, Sean went up 1, Reset down 1, Spurg up 1, Woods up 2, Fillet climbed 3, Shea climbed 5, Trunder's up 3 as well. TJ Carlo obviously left the session, and Die Miles had a big spin. So they were the big winners and losers. Let's have a little look here as Woods is on the back of Spurg. There's a lot of ghosting going on. Which is a bit of an issue. TJ Carlo's now shown in 3rd. This lobby is absolutely bugged. So if you can, guys, please bear with me whilst the lobby sort of resets itself and we can actually see who is where. But we know Showing's out in front. 2.4 seconds now to reset in 2nd. Woods and Spurg still going at it, with Kachow lurking in the background through the castle section. There you go. The Mercedes driver's got the Haas all over the back of him. Let's have a look if Spurg can maybe make a move. And Spurg really did get nice attraction coming out there. And Kachow is also on the back of Woods. Neles is retired. We're going to stay with this, and Kachow looks as if he's going to get two spots. Or can Woods fight back on the inside? And Kachow's in the wall and he hits Woods and his wing flying everywhere. Pieces of carbon fibre. We've got a safety car. We're unsure what happened when Neles there. And Waity and Die Miles dive into the pits. They could be big beneficiaries here of this safety car. And I'm unsure if the safety car was for Neles' instant or whether it was Kachow and Spurg. These boys need to get back to the pits and change their wings. I think it was Kachow and Woods. Some nice racing. Kachow in Woods' slipstream took the two spots, and then Woods defending on the inside maybe overcooked his brakes. Both ended up going into the wall. Kachow managed to keep it together to stay in P3 ahead of Spurg. So another eventful start. Breezy, you were sent an invite, pal. I would promise you I'll send you one again after this race. Hope you're good. But I will send you another invite, dude. Right. So let's have a look. Waity and Dive potentially could take advantage of that. This safety car and being able to pit. Let's see if they can get up the order a little bit as everybody dives in. Risa stayed out because he started on the hards. Sean comes in He's gone hards. Flair has stayed out. He's up into P2. Shea's up into P3. Backmarker into P4. It's worked out lovely for the guys who started on hards. Sean comes back out in P5. So if the guides have stopped, he's currently net first, of course. Woods has gone for the mediums, which is interesting. Be a big stint if he can keep them going for the next 22 laps. CH Max, good show. Xbox Speller. Tom has got mediums as well. Floyd and Miles are on hards, and then we've got Trunders, Waitsy, and TJ's Ghosted Car all on mediums. So now we're going to be lucky to have 3 laps under the safety car, as if we haven't had enough stoppages so far this evening. Shay, we will discuss that later. Breezy, yes mate, I will drop you a message after, dude. So position change. So again, Falair, Shay and Backmarker have made total advantage of an early safety car on their hard tyres. They're only 3 or 4 laps old. 10, 13 and 10 positions respectively gained. Showing the first of the guys to pit in P5 ahead of Spurg. Woods in P7 after he had to change his wing. CH Max, I believe, again is on hards from the start. Yes, he was. And Kachow's retired again, and he's put it in the wall. I'm not really sure what's happening with Waitsy's car there. So Kachow has had 2 cracks of the whip this evening. Both times has failed absolutely miserably. Reminiscent maybe of another Ferrari driver this season. So we're down to 14 and we've not even had a quarter of the race yet. Yeah, maybe Waitsy did get a warning there not to pass, but I mean, it wasn't as if Kachow's car was able to continue. I don't think it had any of the wheels left on it. Okay guys, so fingers crossed we do get the safety car in this lap. The first week back and we have, there we go, safety car is in this lap. First week back and we have had lobby issues in both, but hopefully now that's behind us so we can get back to racing here. Reset will lead the field. Spurg got a 5-second penalty for collision with Showan. Was that just a little love tap maybe? Guys do have to be careful on these restarts. Fuller's getting himself primed. And 5-second penalty now for Fuller, which seems harsh, but away we go. Shea looks as if he could maybe get a move on the inside here of Fuller. And does. Fuller goes a bit wide. And Shea gets the move done. Sean's got ahead of Wood, so Waitsy's also made a move on Trunders there, the further back. Let's have a look up and down the field. Everyone's obviously still massively grouped together as it stands. Backmarker struggling for traction there. We'll have Sean all up in his grill, and he does. Risa already 2.3 seconds, 2.2 now to Shea. He's pulling out that gap. A little touch of the ball on the right hand side there for back marker. What can Woods do on these mediums? Sean seems to have pulled away from him slightly on this restart. Doesn't look like we've got anyone close enough really for a move. Maybe back marker on Fuller. He seems to have used up his ERS well up, and he has. Looking to make a move on the outside, no room there. And Toma gets past Exo-Speller, swings it round, and it's a job well done. Spurg and Floyd have both pitted. Floyd's both are getting new noses, and both have fitted the medium tyre. It's unfortunate for Spurg. Great qualifying. This race hasn't yet gone to plan, but still time. Shea Bento's play making me hungry. Right, where are the gaps? Let's have a look. Woods has closed the gap a little bit to Sean. Sean needs to try and get past back marker as soon as he can. Let's have a little look to the gap to the leader. It's already 7 seconds behind Risa. Let's get on board then. Big gap there, back marker seems to be utilising his ERS pretty well. The DRS is now enabled. These camera angles are shocking. Yeah, Sean's not going to get past there. We do have a battle here as Toma gets another position as he goes past CH Max, as on the mediums also, and he's already disposed of 2 guys. Oh, did we have someone on the spin there? Yes, Miles again. He's lost it again. And now Waitsy is in the pits for a new nose and a fresh set of hards. A couple of guys finding it hard to keep it out of the wall. And Sean up the inside of back marker. Back marker tries to come back at him, but the move is done. Lovely Danny Rick move there. Lick the stamp and send it, as they say. We've got a big train now, all the way back as far as Xbox Bella and 9th. He's right behind CH Max, who's trying to climb back at Toma, who's on the back of Woods, who's on the back of Back Marker. And Sean will be open. You can just ride off now into the sunset and close the gap on the front three. Let's try and get on board the Woods. DRS is activated, and as easy as that, he gets past. And is Toma going to do him from the other side as well? Out around the outside, he does. Back Marker loses 2 positions. Fuller and Shea battling it out, and Fuller's got past Shea. Shea's going to try and come back, brake later maybe on the inside, and he does get past. So Shea back in the second, Fuller back down to third. Shower now looking to close the gap and join the party. Woods and Toma after passing Back Marker, again trying to close the gap. And then we've got CH Max, Xbox Bella and Trunders that make up the rest of the top 10. Miles is still going after his little spin. Stinner, thank you, bro. I know you love my Welsh accent. And she's built up a lovely gap there to Fuller in this lap, just outside the DRS zone, is he? I believe so. No, just inside, so Fuller does have a little bit of DRS there. Showan gets past Fuller. Really sorry I missed that. On the inside, Fuller's fighting back, but Sean gets the move done. Next up, Shea in P2. And Miles does retire from, and we've got another safety car. So let's have a look where he lost it. Entrance to the pits maybe. So Waitsy comes in again. Let's have a look at stops actually, because I think this would be his third stop, will it? Or is it his second? It's saying 2. Yeah, it is his third, yeah. So this gives Risa, Shea and Fuller a chance to dive in if they wish to. Sean may consider it as well. CH Max and Xbox Bella have also been on their hards from the start of the race, so they may want to take this opportunity to chuck on a pair of mediums. But don't listen to me, because I am worse than Jeff. We've got a comment from TTV DTH. No mate, we don't all play with no assists, some do. We don't have brake assist, pit assist on or anything like that. So Fuller dives in, as does Back Marker, Xbox Bella, and Woods comes in again. Okay. I needed a new nose. Waitsy gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Okay. So he's had, this will be his fourth visit to the pits. So the top three decided to stay out on their hard tyres. Of course, Risa and Shay both still have to pit. This is helping Sean massively. Toma then on his mediums again, being helped out massively by the safety car. CH Max still has to pit. And then we got Trunders up in P6 on mediums. Great race from him so far. Backmarker on a fresh set of mediums in 7th. Woods, fresh set of mediums in 8th. And then we've got Xbox Bella and Falair going for softs, which is bold. Will the softs do 15 guys? Spurg on his mediums. TJ Carlo has left the session. Floyd down in P13, and Waitsy of course down in P14, and with the knowledge of knowing he's got to do a drive-through penalty. Not ideal for him this evening, but still a chance of points, so keep at it. Still a long time to go yet in this race. So position changes as they stand. Shay has climbed 14, which is the biggest jump. Trunders has done 9, Backmark has done 7. Xbox Bella's lost 4, Spurg's lost 7, and Floyd's also lost 4 as biggest winners and losers. We'll do another lap under the safety car, so the stewards can clean the debris that has already disappeared off the track. I appreciate the comments tonight, guys. Everyone chipping in a little bit. So still only the front two yet to pit. What do we think? Was it a bad idea not to pit under the safety car, guys? What do you think? I think they would have been more beneficial unless they're anticipating another safety car later in the race. Time will tell. What was the Shea Bentus guy doing in turn 3? I have no idea. I'm sure if there was anything untoward, the boys would have recorded their race and will send it in to the steward's office later on. They do have a 24-hour period to get their footage in, make the complaints, and we will go from there. I didn't see a message saying safety car in this lap, and the safety car is not in this lap. And Toma has decided to pit. He's getting rid of his mediums. Why can't I get on board with him? There we go. Waitsy I think is coming in to do his drive-through. Yes he is. No he's not. He's stacking up. And Tom has gone for the softs. Bold. I think this could be a good strategy, so long as he keeps his nose out of the wall. He could be primed for later on in the race. Waitsy doing another stop. and fit in the mediums. And Trunders now gets a 5-second penalty. Oh, okay. Another 5-second penalty. The two Red Bulls are getting a bit punchy. Max and Ricardo style. Let's hope it doesn't end for them in Baku as it did for Max and Daniel. Please, 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 safety car, be in this lap. Halfway through the race, we've probably had about 4 laps of actual racing. It's been pretty good actually, but a lot of it has obviously been spent under the safety car, which is unfortunate. But to be expected in Baku, I presume. And there we go, the safety car is in. Reset taking his car down to neutral, by all accounts. And he did back the field up a lot last time and got on the power fairly late. Shay will want to watch his nose. I don't know why it's saying Sean's been on his hards for 20 laps. Because he has pitted, as is CH Max. I think they could be the other way around, unless he did laps in quali on hards, which I doubt. And away we go. Reset gets a good launch. Caught Shay napping. Sean stays in third. Got a couple of moves here. A couple of guys losing places. Back marker's lost a few here. Oh, and CH Max has lost it. He's gone into the wall. Way down in 14th now. Oh, come on, give me a good view. Spurg gets past back marker now, who's dropped about 4 or 5 spaces I think off the restart. Spurg's up into P8. Toma. Oh, side to side with Floyd. Let's have a look at that. Floyd looks, oh, there's a big collision right just in front. Someone's hit the wall. Action everywhere. Fuller's up into P4, Trunders in P5. Woods right behind him in P6. Torma on those softs into P7. Backmarker P8. Xbox Bella in P9. Floyd the last of the point scorers at the moment. Spurs got himself back up into P11. Waitsy, after the issues he's had this evening, still with a chance of points in P12. TJ Carlo obviously ghosted, and CH Max after that big collision down in P14 and potentially needing to pit. Has he lost his wing? Let's have a look. Yeah, front. Oh yeah, bits of front left I think. And Woods gets past Trunders. Can Trunders fight it back? He looks like he can. Woods has lost his ERS and Trunders gets it back. Oh, and Woods puts it back up on the inside as he outbroke himself. He goes wide a little bit. And Woods gets the move done. Xbox Bella is out. And we've got a virtual safety car. And CH Max comes in, Waitsy came in again. Hopefully this one will be done and dusted pretty soon. Back marker hit the wall, thanks for that. Let's have a look. Position changes. Trunders having a very good race at the moment. Up in the P6 again in 9. And Waitsy's been disqualified. Shea's got to drive through. I think Waitsy maybe failed to take his drive through maybe in the allotted time. Tough race for him. He did make 6 stops. And we are back racing. And Toma gets past Trunders into P6. And he's also under pressure now from back marker. DRS enabled. ERS up onto overtake. We haven't quite got the DRS yet, but back marker does get the move done. As Trunders goes into the pits. And Spurg also. Both lads ditching those medium tyres. When are these guys going to pit? Oh, Falair back up on the inside of Shea. Come on, Cody's give me a better angle. And Falair's back up into P2. Gets past Shea on those softs. Falair is in a great position to win this race. And Shea's binned it. Oh, he's got hot on the accelerator and he's gone again. And he's retired. Oh my god, he looked like he could have kept going, but he's binned it. Too hot on the accelerator. And we've got another safety car. And just like that, the little bit of life I had left in me has evaporated. Okay, so Risa surely has to pit now. And he's the only one left to do a pit stop. Show might consider coming in as well. Falair's primed on the softs. And Risa's staying out. Backmarker gets a drive through for speeding under safety car. There's a lot of penalties we've had in the safety cars this evening. Backmarker's come in. Are we going to see him fit softs? It's worked well for Thomas so far. What's happened with Risa? Oh, has he got a puncher? No. What the hell happened there? Did he bin it maybe? It wouldn't be the first time. He really should have come in, I feel, to get rid of those hard tyres. And he now finds himself in P4 and needing to stop. Falair now P1, already stopped. He's on the softs, showing on hards. Woods on a set of mediums. Risa still needing to pit on those hards. Tom on softs. Floyd back marker on mediums. TJ Carlo has left the session, so he will be overtaken by Trunders. Spurg did get a set of softs, and CH Max pitted for a set of mediums. What the hell is going on with this race? From this race we've lost Waitsy due to disqualification, Neles, Kachow, Diamiles, Xbox Speller and Shea all retiring. Look at the sky. Are we going to get rain maybe? Did I just see rain? Is that why Reese stayed out on his hards? I think we might be getting rain here, guys. I think we are getting rain. If not, I don't see anything other than a full air wind. But we shall see. Two secs, buddy. I'm just going to invite Shay to the party. Hey, up to bed now, come on. It's way past your bedtime, mister.
One day I got new well.
Why don't you get your iPad and come and catch some beer? Okay, and we're back. Hopefully Shay can join the party. And give us someone to talk to, it would be very nice. We do have rain. We are seeing drops of rain. Safety car's in this lap, it doesn't look enough for intermediates as of yet. Can Reset hold his mediums until it's time to go in? Falair gets a 5-second penalty for a collision with Showan. Is he going to hold them up? We'll get on board with Showan. Yeah. Oh! Falair tried the dummy. Tried to get Showan to go in. And he keeps spot. Thomas up into P4, Reese is into P3. We've got Woods, Floyd and CH Max all pitting. Let's have a look at the tyre. Woods has gone early for Inters, as is Floyd. I do think this may be a lap too early. CH Max has gone on to the Inters as well. TJ Carlos Ghost is at Elvaris, he's currently in P7. So we've got 3 on Inters.
Hi Dad.
2 secs. Fuller still out in front on softs, Showing on his hards in second, Reset on his hards he's had on since the start of the race. Backmarker up into P4. Fantastic drive from him so far, with the guys, a couple of them now struggling. And I imagine there'll be a few flooding into the pits here. Again, if you excuse the pun. Let's have a look at the Inter boys doing. Yeah, grip's not quite prime enough yet. And Reset gets past Showan. And back markers on him as well. I wonder if Showan's had a moment there. Oh, little kiss, little touch into the wall from back marker. Hopefully Showan's wing's alright. Gap to the leader. Woods is currently 21 seconds behind the leader, so he's going to jump. I think a lot of these boys. Is Fuller going to dive in? No dummies this time. He does get in there, ready to put those Inters on, and I'm expecting everybody else to come in as well. Showan's dropped down to P5 now. I think he's got front wing issues. I think that little touch from back marker or maybe he got it prior, that's why he dropped down a couple of spots. Woods into the lead. The #1 Mercedes driver, the Lewis Hamilton of TUF2, up into P1. Floyd has come from nowhere for P2. Fuller currently P3. CH Max is in P4. Backmarker stayed out on the soft, on the mediums. Oh god. Reese is into P6. Toma about to go into P7. There we go. Trunders P9 but will be P8. Spurg and Sean down into P10. Such a shame for him. Risa gets past Backmarker. But Vinny Woods, the luck most certainly was with the Irishman tonight. As it stands, he's got a 2-second gap to Floyd in P2. Can he keep it together? His teammate was worried he wouldn't even show up. He's here. He's at the front of the grid. He's doing the job for Mercedes. And he's pulling a bigger gap out on Floyd in P2. Go on, Woods. Toma now getting past Backmarker as well. I have no words as to how or why he stayed out. He was in such a good position. He was up into P4 at one point. And he's most certainly going to drop to the back of the grid and become a Backmarker once he pits. Trunders gets past. Spurg gets past. And Sean also gets past. Spurg's made a move on Trunders as well. We've got yellow flags. And Reese is back in the pits. We've got another safety car. Why do we have another safety car? What did I miss? Oh man, this is just a bug. Pray for me. Pray for me. This is what happens when Charlie sadly passes, guys. The rules go out the window. Nobody's got a clue what they're doing. Floyd gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car from P2. That's ruined his race. I have no words. We may get one lap of racing towards the end of this race after the safety car goes back in. My phone battery's gone. I cannot check the chat. This must be the 4th safety car. This is the restart. I've been here for about 2 hours. I'm dying to use the toilet. I'm parched. I want a cup of tea. There were times I was envious of Crofty. I'm no longer envious of Crofty. This has been unbelievable. Let's have a look at your position changes. Woods has climbed 5. Floyd's maybe not got the memo that you cannot do a drive-through penalty under safety car conditions, so that's going to ruin his race even more. Fuller, massive, up 10. CH Max has gone up 5. Toma is about to be up 3. Can this man hold out for the win? Missed his football training today, so he could be here. I'm sure all the lads are cheering you onwards. And Trundles is pitted again as well. Maybe he had a touch of the wall, lost a bit of wing. What must be going through this man's head right now? Led it for so long. Kept those hards on because he knew the rain was coming. And he'll be visiting the steward's office at the end of the race. My prediction of him winning has gone out the window unless something drastic happens in these last 4 or 5 laps. Smooth operator. Sean gets a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Spurgabato. And another lap behind the safety car. We've genuinely had more laps under the safety car tonight than we have racing. Burnt has most definitely earned his money tonight. If we have another one, he'll have to go out the reserve car. Okay, 2 seconds. I was a little bit disappointed to miss this race tonight. No more. This must have been a grueler for all the boys as well. Hang in there, just 3 more. And the safety car is in this lap. Hail Mary, Joseph and Jesus Christ. Will Follett put it up the inside. These guys already had a collision early in the race. And away we go. And CH Max has jumped into the lead. He caught them both napping round the outside of turn 1. Gets pushed wide a little bit by Follett. Woods has dropped down to P3. CH Max up into P1. Wow, where's he come from? Woods lost a couple. He's back up ahead of Floyd, but Floyd is on the inside of him. Spurg up into P5 now. 3 wide.
Hi.
Oh, good driving from all 3 guys there. Reese is back up in the P6, Tom is down in the P7, Sean in the P8, back marker P9, Trunder's P10. Everyone who finishes tonight will get a point. But CH Max, out of absolutely nowhere, caught full air and Woods sleeping, came round the outside, made a stick round turn 1. Reese now gets past Spurg into P5 as he looks to recover his race. There is still a chance. Can Flair come back at CH Max here?
Yeah.
3 laps to go.
Shh, please, shut up.
And CH Max has got a 1.1 second gap to Fuller into P2, Woods still in P3. Little gaps here and there. Doesn't look like anyone's able to make a move. Bashoan has dropped down into P10 as he had an instant there. Reese has gone. Oh, Floyd's had an instant. He's going to the pits. What's going on there? What's happened? Back marker pitting as well. And Sean pitting. We've had an instant 5-second penalty for back marker for speeding in the pit lane. Floyd's doing his drive-through penalty. Okay. Back marker looks like he's doing one also. Drive-through. But also getting a penalty as he come in too hot. Sean getting a wing change. It's extremely unfortunate. But CH Max still leads. 1.4 seconds the gap now to Fuller, who's got Woods all on the back of him and Reese all on the back of him. Woods mounts the curb. Spurg's in the P5, Tom is up in 6th, Trunder's going well up in 7th, TJ Carlos Ghost still doing very well up in 8th. Floyd now down at P9, back marker P10 and Sean at the back in P11. Two more laps, come on guys. This would be one of the most beautiful wins from CH Max if he can do it. Danny Rick style. Catching some guys napping on the restart. And getting the job done. Let's have a look. Reset. Oh, he's at a moment. Did he lose a bit of his wing there? He's looking like he was sizing up a move on Woods.
What's that noise?
But instead he's lost a bit of time. Of course penalties are still going to come into question here tonight and I have no idea where we stand with penalties. It could shake up this order completely. And Floyd has got past TJ Carl's Ghost car. And all of a sudden gaps have started to appear. Except 2nd to 4th looks like. This is where the action is. Guys, I appreciate the comments. My battery on my phone's gone so I'm unable to read them at the moment. But I hope you have enjoyed the race. It's been a tough one for all of us to get through, I know. But probably worth it for this last bit of action on the last lap. CH Max just a few corners away from his first win in TUF. Fuller, absolutely incredible drives as well if he can keep this in the P2. Woods likewise if he can carry on into P3. Reset with a good recovery. Let's get on board with the leader. as he comes around the last couple of corners onto the straight. And Reset gets past Woods right at the end. Let's stay on board with CH Max though, who wins in Azerbaijan for his first win in TUF. Congratulations to you. Fantastic move on the safety car restart. Fuller comes home in P2. Reset does pip Woods to P3. Woods then down in P4. Spurg, great recovery tonight, up in a P5. Toma, the rain really did ruin his strategy as he looked quick on those softs. Still a good race and a good finish up in P6. Trunders with a great race, up 8 places, up in a P7. Floyd comes home in P8. TJ Carlo's ghost car will not qualify for points, so back marker will move up into P9. And Showan, the last guy to cross the line, will be extremely disappointed without his race panned out. And he will come home to take what will be P10. Thankfully that one is done and dusted. 4 safety cars, 1 restart, and a bit of rain for good measure. We've probably had more incidents tonight than we have in the whole 3 or 4 races we have in F1 this season so far. But it is CH Max for the Red Bull who takes the win. Congratulations to you, his first win in TUF, as I said, and you would be absolutely over the moon. Just the final classification again for you guys: CH Max first, Fuller second, Reset third, Woods up in P4, Spurg P5, Toma 6, Trunder 7, Floyd 8, TJ Carlo 9, back marker 10 and Sean 11. Both of those will jump above TJ Carlo's ghost car. Out of this race, Sheo Bentos Pi, Xbox Bella, Die Miles, Kachow, Neles and Waitsy, who was disqualified. That's been TUF2, guys. That's been round 1 in Azerbaijan. We'll join you next week, Monday for TUF1. Take care all, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.